What's up everybody, Soul here, and today we're playing Crimson Desert, where I've got 10 combat tips for you. So let's get right into it. Let's take a look at what we got. Let's talk about it. So first, tip number 1, do not button mash. That's right, you do not want to button mash in this game. Make sure you're taking your time, learning the combinations of the different buttons and what they do. Go into each encounter and utilize those button combos to the nth degree. I keep seeing where different people are saying that the combat is clunky or the controls are clunky in the game. I don't believe that whatsoever. I think if you're really familiar with fighting games, you're probably going to feel a little bit better with this game. This game allows you to do so much, from just waylaying on your enemies to doing certain specific combos and even chaining those combos together. I mean, you're literally suplexing, body slamming, you name it. It's so absolutely good. Take your time, learn those button combinations, and find your fluidity in those combats. It's fantastic once you do, but if you button mash, you're going to work yourself into the ground. You're not going to have the stamina. You're going to wear yourself out, and you're going to have a terrible experience in this game, and it will punish you. It will punish you for button mashing all day long. That means you need to also learn how to utilize things like block with your left bumper, dodge with, of course, that's your B button, circle if you're on PlayStation, you name it, but make sure you're taking the time to master those buttons. And of course you can even parry and make sure that allows you to have a little bit of a counter attack. Just take your time, learn these things, and make sure you're just not wham bam slamming those buttons trying to kill everything that is moving, because this game will absolutely destroy you for doing so. Tip number 2 is you've got that left bumper, that L1, it's going to give you a soft lock on your enemies, and then of course if you press down on the D-pad you get a hard lock on your enemies. But that soft lock is absolutely busted. It's so easy to toggle on and off, and to be able to fight those enemies, lock it on them and utilizing it as needed. Of course the game has an auto lock feature where you're going to consistently kind of find your way and lock on to targets, but it's not reliable. You'll often be swinging the wrong direction if you have no lock and don't take the time to aim your character correctly, and that goes hand in hand with button mashing. Regardless, soft lock fixes that. You're going to be stuck holding down that left bumper, and then you have a hard lock, which is going to allow you to absolutely lock on that enemy and keep track of them until, of course, they move off screen or off map, whatever it may be, maybe a special ability or whatever, and then you'll have to re-engage that hard lock again. But that soft lock is absolutely wonderful, and then of course by utilizing it you're guarding at the same time, so it really is perfect. You want to use that consistently, constantly, I don't know, keep it active, utilize it, have fun with it. Standing and blocking, you are going to recover that stamina. It is effective. It's fantastic. Keep it up. Make sure you're utilizing that. Tip number 3, invest in your armed combat first. And so there's a reason for that. As you progress and level that up, not only does it give you more back, which all skills do, but it is making your basic attacks stronger, and that is absolutely a massive. In my opinion, you're getting the most bang for your buck by increasing the strength of all of your basic attacks by utilizing this. There's no two ways about it. Unless you're just outright neglecting melee combat and you're not utilizing it, this is going to be pretty consistent in its utility and usefulness. So for me, and in my opinion, this is the first big investment you want to make in your skills, and make sure you take it all the way. That way you're consistently getting the most that you can out of your skill investment the whole way through. Next is tip number 4, using your focus mode. And so focus mode is absolutely massive. It is a way to reliably slow down combat and time to be able to perceive what to do and make decisions. Also, it will show you bosses' weak points and allowing you to take advantage of them. Focus mode is absolutely great, and you can of course come right out of it with some fantastic combos and do a lot of really good things. Focus mode is absolutely useful, and I consistently see where people are not utilizing it enough. Use that focus mode, jump in there, slow down time, and pick what you're going to do next, especially in those encounters. There's tons and tons of enemies. Next up is tip number 5. Use your grapple. That's right. Run at those enemies. There's a certain button combo depending on which one you're utilizing, but get in there and get at them. There's some great dashes. It's a great way to grab your opponents. And yes, you can of course clothesline, do all kinds of different things, but if you grab your opponents, this is not like Dark Souls, guys. You can grab your opponents and you will throw them. It's not incredibly dangerous to get in close to them. You can take the risk. Play it, be aggressive, get in there, grab them. And when you're utilizing that grapple effectively, you can even use it to yeet enemies off ledges, to get them out of the way, and to be done with them and not have to deal with them anymore. Also, grapple is fantastic because when you throw an enemy, they take impact damage, and from what I can understand and what I can see, impact damage ignores armor. So utilize it. Throw them at terrain, throw them at objects, and if you're clever enough, throw them at different things that explode, you name it. Have fun with it. Take full advantage of the grapple feature. Up next is tip number 6. Try different weapons. You've got spears, you've got swords, you've got great swords, you've got all kinds of different things in this game. Utilize them, check them out, give them a try, especially when your different weapons you find have different abilities on them. Make sure you give them a try and see what works best for you. Moreover, what best works for each scenario. There's definitely going to be boss fights where certain weapons do better or worse than others, and that's my opinion, but that's what I have found. I see a lot of people posting talking about them struggling with the Reed Devil fight, and for me, I tried to use a great sword on it, and I didn't really enjoy it as much as I did dual wielding swords, just hard evading attacks and going all in with lots of swift attacks. That was my bread and butter in that fight. And so yeah, I would highly suggest you to try different weapons and different combos, and then see what you like, what works best for you. This might not be for everybody, but for me, each fight and each scenario demands a different set of skills or a different weapon to really truly break through and define success. Up next after that, we got tip number 7. Be aggressive. That's right. This game rewards aggression and punishes defensive play. There's one key mechanic of this game that you're going to get when you play aggressively, going in hard, attacking often, and picking out those targets as best you can, and that is your invincibility frames. By killing targets and killing them fast, you're going to create those kill montages, if you will, of course, when you chain them in succession, but those kill cam moments, and what that does is it makes your character invulnerable to damage, and we call that an invincibility frame. Moreover, you're going to utilize that unit that you're slaying to deal damage in the immediate area, like an AoE, often staggering or knocking enemies back from your character. This is absolutely massive, and so we can see that we are incentivized to be as aggressive as possible, to get into as many invincibility frames as possible, and just tear through enemies. So that's my advice to you. Do not be defensive, be aggressive, and target those invincibility frames as best as possible. Next is tip number 8. Take the time to prepare food. Cook, prepare a bunch of food, go hunt for it, whatever it is you got to do. It's fairly cheap anyways, but regardless of how you get it, make sure you got plenty of food cooked up and prepared, because that is the best way to heal mid-combat. It's a simple click of a button and you're going to instantly heal, and there's no limit as to how often or how many times you can utilize that. You can literally just go through stacks of food to survive, and it doesn't matter what your character animation is. It's absolutely busted, guys. You can be in the middle of a combo, getting hit mid-air, not touching anything, incapable of even rolling or dodging, but you can still slam that food button and heal within that moment. I can't tell you how many times this has saved me, and I've utilized this to power through burn items and create a survival scenario for myself. So make sure you have plenty plenty of food stocked up and in your inventory so that you can just burn your heals and burn your way through those insane combos you can get stuck in. If you know, you know. Next is tip number 9. Refine your weapons. I see where so many characters or so many people are playing their games and they're not worried about the equipment they currently have, and they're just interested in finding the next thing, and they don't want to use their resources to refine their equipment. In my opinion, it's not hard to find those refinement resources for your early equipment, so refine them, guys. It is a huge benefit. It is free stats. It is very easy to come by some of these early materials and that we want to utilize to refine our things. So make sure you're doing so. Take the time, refine your equipment several levels, and then go forth and conquer and do what you want. It is a pretty large power spike to do so. That's just my opinion. I truly have found that to be the case, and I hope you have too. Make sure you check it out if you haven't. I think you'll be pretty happy with the results. Up next is tip number 10, and that is improvise. The most wonderful thing about Crimson Desert, in my opinion, is the sheer diversity in the ways of which you can play and approach different scenarios and different situations, and combat is no different. You can go into combat in so many different ways. Take a look at your surroundings and the terrain and utilize them to your advantage. Whether you're using a tree to catapult yourself into combat to get a hard engage, or you're taking an explosive barrel and you're launching it at your enemies to create an ideal scenario where you start with a big bang. One of my favorite things to do is when you get attacked by archers and you don't have time to get over to them, all it takes is a few seconds of you to point your blade's beam or glare, but beam at that tower and ignite it on fire, and within a few seconds that archer will be cooked and effectively burning to death, and you don't have to fuss with it. It is so good. There's so many different ways to take advantage of the game in that way, so improvise, guys. If you see it and you see it's available, or you see it's in their arena of fighting, utilize it, give it a try. You'll be pretty surprised with the amount of things you can get away with and do in this game. And I can't stop bragging on this game. It rewards your ingenuity, your creativity. So give it a go. But yeah, you guys tell me, is there any combat tips that you would suggest? What do you think? Drop down in the comments and tell me all about it. The community is here, they're watching, and they're gonna love your feedback. So drop down there and let's help each other out, guys. And let's talk about ways that we can do better in combat to benefit everybody. If you think I'm worthy, make sure you drop on a like and subscribe, and I appreciate you watching up to this point. Huge shout out and thank you to our soldiers. You guys and gals are the ones that keep the content flowing, me going, and everything rolling, so I'm ever so grateful for y'all. And until next time, guys, I will catch you later. Bye.